What is this?
This,
Oh,
this is the library from my dreams.
oops.
It's
Oh, it's just...
real? Look at all these tablets. Garlowane's gonads. Envoy, I never told you this, but I've dreamed of this place every night for most of my life. This is a godless library. An actual, real-life godless library. It's why I study the godless, because this place has haunted me since I was a child. And that's the chair. It's the picture of coziness.
What does that even mean? I don't know that I'd call this place cozy.
It's plush and warm, Envoy. What more do you want? Finally,
Who's
you've
that?
arrived. Ah, there it smells. That took 10 years off my life. Wait. You must be the librarian from my dreams. Oh, it's a pleasure to finally meet you.
Why did you just appear?
Oh, though, you do look quite familiar.
You could be twins. Except your hair's better.
It has been quite some time. Too many years to number. Of course. You are an ancestor? A very fashionable one at that. No, child. We are the keeper of these tablets. Or have you already forgotten? Oh, of course. I was you in a past life. Oh, I'm such a fool. You lived with animancers, and yet the idea of awakening to your past lives never entered your mind.
Few can bear the mental and spiritual strain of an awakening. As often as not, it leads to madness.
Oh, darling, you know how I get around all the metaphysical talk.
That's why I'm here, remember?
I was the last of the Akita. Once the attack started, a few of us were charged with preserving as much of our history as we could. So we retreated with as much as we could carry. The attacks? You must mean the Magfolk attacks. Yes, we've heard. Is that the reason for the bodies outside? Yes. Your monstrous gods, who bought their divinity with blood and the souls of their
Nice to meet
faithful.
you. I'm
Tried to
Ash.
butcher every last one of us.
Seems like they succeeded.
They did in the end. But they didn't get exactly what they wished for. I made sure of that. But how did the Magfolk reach you in here? They didn't. Between the screams of my kin being slaughtered and the screeching of the Magfolk, I couldn't breathe. That's the screeching I heard in my dream, Envoy. I knew I recognized it when we killed that Magfolk. Once it was gone, there was nothing left. And perversely, I found the quiet worse. So I decided on another way. One that wouldn't give your gods the satisfaction. Poison. Well, at least you washed it down with some good wine.
What an awful choice.
Hopefully we won't have to choose for ourselves anytime soon. Yatsley, you know what you must do now. I abandoned my duty to protect our history, but you... Someone must tell the story of the Akita, and there is no one else. I'm already an expert. What more do you want me to do? Oh, think about it, Yatsley. You have been training to be the new protector of this collection since childhood. I couldn't ask for a better successor. But that was your duty. I have my own dreams. Yatsley, if you do not become the new librarian, there will be no other. The stories of the Akita will turn to dust, and my people, our people, will be forgotten. Just as the burned queen wanted all along, when she sent her magfolk to choke the life from us. This is all too much. What do you think, Envoy?
I'll do what everyone else does. It's your life. Your decision.
You're no help at all.
Well, you didn't help me at all, ever.
Please, I ask for your opinion because I want it. Tell me, what do you think?
Are you really willing to give up your internship with Reingrim?
That apprenticeship is more than I could have ever asked for. I don't know. That's hard to ignore. A chosen of Sapadal, yet you do not stand with your people. How disappointing. Our time is at an end, Yatsley. It's time for me to go. Wait! I've not even asked you any questions! Tell me about your marriage rights. And oh, did you mean for all your buildings to look so phallic? Unfortunately, my time is at an end. You must keep Yatsley alive. She is the last hope of the Akita. So this is goodbye. I wish we could have... No. I wish that all of you had a better ending. Choose well, Yatsley. And good luck. She's gone.
You couldn't have found a better way to do that.
Forgive me,
like the
Envoy,
fadeaway.
but we should get going. We can talk back in camp. Later.
I'm hoping that they're not doing this in order of how we met them, because it means I totally missed Kai's. I'm kind of hoping his is last. Because we're getting what feels like to be pretty dang close. Oh, good golly. What is this?
These people killed themselves.
Charge it up.
Make it stop, please.
It was a long way. Just a little. It was a long way.
Well, we can deal with 2. Oh, wait, no, that one's there.
Charge it out.
Okay.
Just a little spark.
Cool. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Are you kidding? Oops. What are we doing? Got a brooch. Again, what am I doing? Where am I doing it? Oh, I'm jumping down. That's what I'm doing. Ouch. There we go. I don't know why that moved, though. What? What am I doing? This makes no sense. And I almost killed myself. Would have been so sad. So, I'm not comprehending. Did I go the wrong way? Because this
Nice to meet you.
feels like
I'm
the
Ash.
right. I have to go up. This was not here, correct? Nope, I think I just didn't see it. Look, another Adra stone.
Let's take a break before we continue.
So I think I really did miss Kai's. Hold on. Oh, punched my can. That would have been sad if I tipped that over. The Heart of the Living Lands. Okay. Let me look. Okay. Giada's optional quest. Marius's optional quest. Kai's optional quest. Here we go. Ha ha ha. So I need to go to Mage Folk Graveyard. Great. Take the optional path around the left of the sealed door. Okay. This is just the only way to fast travel. Oh, hello.
There's always a weird sort of quiet on the eve of battle. I'm feeling that now. Seems like a good time to gather our thoughts and share a drink before whatever's coming.
Yeah?
Right. This seems like a perfect place to stop and relax.
Though it's hard enough to tell what's real here without a belly full of drink.
Sounds like you're nervous, dearie.
I'm feeling all kinds of ways. Anxious, excited, scared, hungry.
I feel it as well. It is only mortal to feel overwhelmed in the presence of the immortal.
Are you gonna be alright, Kai?
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. Now that we're here, I'm eager to see this through. Nothing worse than holding your breath and waiting.
I'm glad to have you with me, Kai.
Same. I'd rather have good company in a prison than paradise alone. Let's take this in for just a moment. Against all odds, we've survived the living lands, crossed an acid sea, and reached the prison of a god. When we first met, I didn't think you'd last long. But then I saw how you handled that dream thrall there. Shook off your own death like a bad cold. And then you confronted your own killer and let him go. It takes a special kind of strength to stay your hand in a moment like that.
I didn't know much about you at that point. You were traveling with Kai and you died, which I thought made a lot of sense.
I remember your calm, how you listened to my shouting match with the governor and actually heard me. And when they burned my home, you gave me another one. A sanctuary where I could be myself. I'll never forget that.
You were my hero right away. You rescued me from those sporlings. You got my priceless face. What more could a girl ask for?
And now look at you. Look at us. How far we've come in a short time.
Five oddballs on a mission to confront a god. What could go wrong?
Quite a lot, as it turns out. But the journey is worth it.
Not to raise the sails before the anchor, but we left trouble in our wake. Fjord, Thirdborn, Solace. If we make it out of here, it won't be to a living lands suddenly at peace.
Just this once. Could we forget about the rest of
Yes,
the living
please.
lands? Some of us could use a break.
If we can't take a moment to ourselves on a floating island outside reality, then I don't know where we can.
What if we just stayed here forever? No, idiot. Everyone get some rest. We could all use it.
Right. We could all use some beauty rest. We'll want to look our best on the battlefield, won't we?
Before we turn in for the night, I'd like a word in private. Nothing serious, just planning out the rest of my life.
Yeah, babe.
Sleep well. Tomorrow we finish this together.
What's up, Mama?
All this time, I thought my parents died in a freak accident. An experiment gone awry. A mistake. And in a way, they did.
Sorry, I didn't realize this is
It
what the
wasn't their
conversation was gonna be.
mistake. It was Sabadal's.
Does knowing that help?
That's what I keep asking myself. This whole experience has me considering my family's work in a different light. Look at what my mother accomplished. Armed with her research and her wits, she found a god. When you speak to a god, it's nothing. Barely a reflex. But for the rest of us, it's unimaginable. No animancer can live up to that. Certainly not me. I thought their legacy was a curse, and I could only break it by completing their work. I was wrong.
Now you're unburdened and free.
I suppose I have been all this time. I just never realized it. One thing is certain. When it comes to animancy, I need to unlearn some of my old assumptions. I wanted to tame the spirit of the living lands. Now, there's so much about it I don't understand. And it's creepy, but wonderful.
Could you still use animancy to help the living lands?
Perhaps, as long as no one gets in my way.
So valid, girl.
I believe the power flowing out of the garden drove this island mad. That has to end. Through animancy, we could help the living lands recover. It would take a lifetime, maybe more, but that's a small price to pay. Then again, who am I to interfere with an ecosystem that I barely understand? On the other hand, half the fun of animancy is stirring the pot and getting into trouble. I think I know what I want, but there are too many variables to consider. What do you think?
I trust you to make the right choice for yourself.
Of course you trust me. I'm brilliant. But we've been together long enough that I value your opinion.
God damn it. I mean, she does love it. You owe it to yourself to continue your research and grow as an animancer.
I have a lot of catching up to do, and plenty of room to grow. But I think you're right. So be it. Starting today, I don't have to live up to anyone's example. Animancy can be whatever I make of it.
Your mother and father would be proud.
I know they would be. And not just because some ancient plans told me so. Now I just have to decide which field of research to pursue. But no need to bore you with the details. I've only got one lifetime as Giada Castel, so I'd better make it count. Hey, you helped me through a very difficult time. I just wanted to say thank you.
You're welcome.
You're
Okay.
good with the animancy stuff. You should keep,
I can still talk to all of them the next spot, but... Sabadal!
Held trepidation. You are close, yet distant still.
I had to rest. This place is exhausting in a way I can't describe. I'm grateful for the positive amounts. I didn't expect this much resistance.
The Mars were not enough. They writhe. They seek to silence
I seek to
us.
silence you.
Only essence sustains them now. Hatred seated in the heart. We wonder.
You know what I wonder?
Deer leaps at its reflection in the lake.
Surprised?
You have defied our expectations at every turn. Perhaps we should not have been.
What would you do if you weren't imprisoned?
The sky is green. The fish breathes air. We can no longer imagine.
Take your time.
We would run, roll with the tide, sink our fingers into
that's what I'm
new
worried about.
earth. Whisper in the fields, lift the hills gently in our hands.
What about the people who live in those hills?
Disturb the dirt, but spare the blooms. Shake the roots slowly. Vengeance denied, squandered. This cannot be.
What was that?
We spoke of flowers.
No, you definitely said something just now.
We speak of freedom when the hand still clasps around our throat. Wake now. Find us.
I imagine them waking up with a start. Just like being like forced out of sleep. Okay. So this is with Wodika. I gotta do this shit again. Okay. Sorry that we have to redo this, but it'll be faster just because we need to go to the place with two... Oops. Of the robot things. So. Ouch. Okay. So this is with Marius. So it goes Marius, Giada, and then Kai. Okay. So here's where we had the two. We need to go left. Which I like saw this stuff and I was like, it's probably not important. It is. Okay.
I recognize this. It belongs to Tama.
Do you see this too? No. No. This can't be.
Give me a Bubba. Do I have to talk to him?
It's like looking into the maw of that old Leviathan skull near Third Born.
Okay, we're gonna have to pass it to get him out of that spot. There we go. Okay, come here.
Wish Tama could have seen this.
Do I keep moving? Hello? What am I doing?
This
Maybe
room,
it's here. There you go.
it looks just like Tama's.
Hey, look! Interact. There we go.
Tama. No. I dealt with this. We stood at his memorial together. What is this, Envoy? This is your God's prison, not mine.
That's Tama?
I can't tell. I can't focus on his face. His features keep blurring, changing.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure. I know it's him, but I don't recognize him as the Tama I knew. It's like he keeps changing in front of me. Does that make sense?
Souls wander the in-between, or perhaps or return to the wheel. This isn't Thomas' soul, but perhaps a construct of your memory.
Then why does he look so unfamiliar? I used to remember his face so clearly from that night. His rigid jaw, the way his eyes crinkled at the corners. He was in pain, but trying to hide it.
Then what do you see when you look at this Tama?
I see everything. All his moments at once. Joy, sadness, anger, heartbreak, stomachache. Everything from the handful of years that I knew him and the decades before we'd met. He's almost a stranger.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. All this time I kept him frozen in his worst moment. When he was suffering and when I failed him. But now that I see him as more, it's like he's free of that.
And so are you.
You're right. I am. It's like you said. His memory is no longer a burden. For the longest, I was afraid to let go of this moment, like I'd be letting him go if I did. Now I see I was just holding on to something that was weighing us both down.
I'm glad.
Me too. I never thought I'd meet someone I respect the way I respected Tama. But you've made some tough calls, and you've kept your head and your heart in the right place. So whatever comes next, I'm with you until the end. Now let's go find this god of yours and end the dream scourge. When we reach them, what do you think we'll find? A victim? A villain?
Something in between.
I suspect you're right. Let's end this. I'll follow your lead, as always.
I'll give you kisses. Okay, cool. That one's a little, like, easier, just because... Am I going here? I'll look here. Just because it's, like... We've seen his other things. So it's not like a, oh, I haven't faced this. It's just like, oh, okay.
When you find Sapadal, I hope you tell him how much I love what they've done with this place.
You're never not a sarcastic shit. I didn't know you had such eclectic tastes.
I'm a man of hidden depths. What's not to love about floating islands and a spectral tree? Besides, as divine prisons go, I can imagine much worse.
That's true.
Though, maybe don't mention that to Sapadal when you meet them. No one likes being told they don't have it that bad. And from what you've shared, Sapadal doesn't exactly seem even-keeled.
Sapadal is complicated.
Complicated. I've heard that before. It's never a good thing. And I don't envy you having to deal with the loose cannon of a god. But I envy even less the mess you're going to have if, I mean, when
Thank you.
we escape this place.
What do you mean?
While we're tracking down your god, things are heating up between your Adiran comrades and the locals.
Yeah, that.
The Steel Garrote leveled fewer. Even if Animancers aren't the most popular bunch, everyone gets nervous when fields burn. And yeah, I know that's on the Steel Garrote, but it's not lost on anyone that your people despise Animancy. Not when Heelguard banned the practice in Paradise.
I see your point.
Oh, I wish I were finished. You helped Ludwig destroy Nakukubel. And while most people don't give a tarnished skate for godless ruins, they'll see that as a powerful demonstration of siege weaponry.
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
And then there's Solace. You might have saved the keep, but no one's going to talk about the disaster that didn't happen. They're going to talk about why Mount Forgia erupted after all this time.
I hate politics.
This is why I stuck to soldiering. Fairly or not, a lot of blame's going to be laid at Adir's door. And if I had to guess, I don't think Hilgard's been helping matters while you've been out here.
So tensions are high and everyone out here is well armed. What about it?
If and when we get out of here, we're walking into
When?
a powder keg. And you'll have to choose a side. That's the part I don't envy.
The people of the Living Lands deserve freedom. I won't help anyone subjugate them.
I admire your principles, but don't underestimate what they could demand of you. Look, I've been there. I fought for Rauatai's interest in the Deadfire for longer than I like to admit. I lost my stomach for it eventually. That's how I wound up here. But I will tell you now, I never could have fought my own brothers and sisters. I hope that's not what it comes down to. But I'll understand if that's a line you can't cross. I don't mean to burden you. It's late, and you've still got a god to face. Just know that whatever you choose, I'll fight alongside you. I'm with you to the end of this.
Thank you, Kai. No matter what?
No matter what. Hey, it's not like you could possibly make the mess we're in worse, right?
Thanks, Kai.
Anytime. Good night, envoy. Hey, Giada. How are you holding up after seeing those, plant people?
Well,
No matter what. No matter what. I love that man. I did look it up because I was so curious. He's the only one you can romance. It's because they knew what they were doing. Okay. Alright, babies. Let's do this. Yeah, so he's literally the only person you can romance. And it's not even like a romance thing, so I'm very interested. I just saw it was like, it's possible. It's like, oh, okay. Okay. Let's do this. Sword out.
it's Apadal's prison, I think. What else could it be?
I don't know.
Time to shut it down forever.
Okay.
Let's look around. There's got to be a mechanism somewhere around here.
I'm glad I looked it up though, because I would have been really sad if I had missed that. Okay. Oh, look, a spider. It went through the floor and you're gonna blame me for that? Is that Kai? Where did he get the little cute little helmet? Okay, let's go, baby. Stop touching me. Oh, sorry, guys. Oh no, his head just looked weird. He doesn't have a helmet. You can't attack. Don't. Ow. Ow. Good shooting, Kai. Well, what about me? Hey, good shooting too, Giada. Oh, hello, dead bear. Alright. Please tell me we're getting close. Oh, it's pristine. Yeah. Hi. Nice to meet you. Bro, there was no way I was living through that. Are you kidding? Ugh. Alright, we're gonna have to use everything for this. Okay. I need something better than this. Oh, good. Okay, hold on. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Great job, Kai. I love you. Oh, that's a good way to... Ouch. Where are you teleport? Ooh! To break the, Stop. Teleport. Run! Oh, I died. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay. But it's good to know. I should set... these. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the bear instead of raising the dead, because it'll give something for it to attack. Okay. Oh, sorry, I was going back the wrong direction. Okay, everything's already dead here. Great. Oops. Okay. Okay. So... I don't care about any of this, I don't think. Okay, so let me... heal. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Enemy to the right.
Shoot. Okay, I need to wait for the bear. Okay, X. fine. That's fine. Stop doing that. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, 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 come on.
Good fight.
Good. You shut up. That was the hardest thing I think I've ever done. I'm glad I figured out doing the bear thing. Because I think that's just the only way is to have it auto target on the bear. Great. Cool. Alright. Oh, I did destroy the thing to put the thing in the thing. Is that off?
I never knew I wanted to see something so badly.
I don't want to fight that. You're gonna make me fight that? Okay. I don't know how much time is left, so I'm gonna run to the bathroom again. And then we're gonna just keep rolling. We're just gonna keep chugging away, so. And be big. Alright, let's keep rolling. I hope this ends soon. Am I supposed to fight this thing? I don't want to fight this thing. Are you kidding? I just literally fought one of these.
Got eyes on something?
Yeah, the giant, massive things.
This is how you imprison a god.
Keep your guard up. We gotta live to tell this tale.
Okay. You got your eyes on something? Yeah, Gianna, I do have my eyes on something. I don't want to do this. Okay, so we need to go over there. I'm not fighting that stuff. I'm not doing it.
Nice if someone would mark that spot for us.
That's it. The heart of the garden. Sabadell's cage.
Okay, but like, what am I supposed to do here? Again, I don't want to fight that stuff. I must. Pristine. I have to fight 2 pristine. Missed. Of course. Why can't we just be nice to me? Oh my goodness. Yep, you got this guy. Yep, no, I definitely need both of these. Okay, okay, so I need to do this. Okay, I need to do this. Okay, I can't fight them both. Stop. Sorry, Kai. Okay. Doing good. Ow. Okay. Sorry, Kai. Kind of like a sacrificial lamp. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, there's one. Why would you summon more things? That's just not even nice. Okay. Stop. Okay. Me too, Yada. Come on, come on. Okay, I need to do this. Okay. Don't stop. Stop. Yeah, fight the bear. Sorry, Giada. Come on, come on, come on. I'm so close. No, you.
That'll show him.
Okay, that was great. We killed it. Oh, there's so many bodies. I don't know where I put all this stuff. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Okay. Great. I don't get anything else. Okay. I'm gonna find the other thing. Where did I... It was over here. There it is. Okay. Let's put this in here. Sorry, Giada. Okay. Put in the other one. If I have to fight 3 of them in the next one, I'm quitting. I'm not actually, but I would feel like quitting. Big rock. Big rock. In the middle of the garden. Up a stone for you. Let me bring the children, please. Like, do you see how that was clearly not motion captured? And maybe it was, it just looks weird. It's gonna... Yeah, that's what I thought. What's up, bitch?
You have come at last, after so long. You are so small, We questioned if you were real. Then steps. A voice. Through armies and corrupted soil, you persevered. Now, you are here.
Yes, here to stop the Dream Scourge. There's not much time.
The rot. We feel it festering and spreading. What is it but an extension of our pain? Your Dream Scourge will end when our suffering does. We were innocent once. We woke, and we wanted nothing but connection. But the other gods imprisoned us, left us to suffer alone in this place. But you are here now. You found us, a sprout in the endless winter. There is little time. We would be freed from these bonds. The Strangler is close now. We feel her wire against our flesh.
You mean Wodika?
She begs for our blood. Her wolves defile the city on the shore.
Is there something happening in Paradise?
Blood on the tile. The people's cries ring in our ears. She pierces us now. Now! We will not brook this. Not again. A spark. Wait. The essence bends here. Time flows into itself. You can reach her. Will the garden to open. It will take you there.
Magic that powerful always has a cost.
A mountain of essence. We strain, but it will move for you. We were everything. What have we lost? What multitudes could we contain? We could run, leap in the water, flourish in forgotten hills.
We need to talk about what you did, Sapadal.
We must. We shall. We have been thinking of this. We mourn our past. We only seek peace now. A chance to regrow.
I don't know. Because I promised Nunra, or whatever his name was, that I'd kill her. And my personal morals say that I should give her a second chance. I should give them a second chance. However, I feel like anything I do here is the wrong choice. So I will do the thing I don't want to do, but also want to do. You have too much to answer for.
We hear your words. We do not desire it, but we hear them. You met death, and you offered your hand.
Yagulf was fighting something bigger than me.
You taught us mercy. Always mercy. We saw how you would fight for those who could not. Give us peace. We want a chance to change. We deserve that opportunity.
I don't know if I can trust you.
And yet you too have been trusted with so much. But you did not save them, the soul tinkerers in the Green City. We deserve more than this prison. Let us have a chance to rest. We want peace. Or do you have no more mercy for us than you did for the bear?
That was not my fault. What are you talking about?
The beautiful thing you killed. Already you have
No, I definitely
forgotten.
remember killing that bear.
We asked what you would do with an animal that sickened after a fight. Do you remember what you said?
Put it out of its misery. Oh, close the wound, disinfect it, heal it.
More than anything, that is what we desire too. Treat us as you would the bear. Clean our wounds, heal us. Grant us the same. The time has come for you to act.
Sucks.
End our pain, and the dream scourge will cease. Give us peace. It is all we have wanted for so long.
Piece of the grave.
I'm hungry.
Shh. Freedom or destruction? Is there really no other way?
Perhaps
Ha!
there may be another path. What if the bear spirit came to
You want
inhabit
to
another
possess
flesh?
me?
Unity, emergence, we would become one.
You're saying you want to merge our souls?
We could guide you. We could
Absolutely
care for
not.
You. You would never be
Ew.
desolate again. You would never wonder about your place in this world. You would not question if you were loved, and no one would dare question your right to live. And we would never be alone. We would be entwined with your heart.
No. This might be a really bad decision.
Freedom. We see your focus. We see how your essence bends our cage. Center your thoughts. Reach for us. Clear the fog. Tear down the gates. We
I
were
should have
so
saved.
blind, so lost. We brought such horrors to this place. We feel bright. We had forgotten what it is to live. We will grow, tend, flower. We will
Yeah, I think this is like
remember this.
Red Dead and Red Dead 2.
We will remember you when you are ash and soil and mulch.
If it depends on your choices on how it ends. Wow, that's cool. Of if I had destroyed and been terrible the whole game, then they would be destructive. And if not, being kind makes them kind. My brains! Oh, where's my son? I was definitely not letting them merge, though. That's icky. Okay, make the dream scourge go away. As long as that makes the dream scourge go away. Hola. Was that the tear through space time? Cool. Hi, Giada. My friends. This makes me think of Spore. Just the music and the noises and the way the character acts. My children. Oh, just a little bit. So, bad things are happening in Paradise.
Are we back in Dawnshore?
Yeah, girl.
Already?
Yep, girl.
This is Sapadal's doing. I'm certain of it. No power in Aora could transport us so quickly, or so far.
Back to the beginning, where it all started.
What happened to the living land started long ago, and we're going to finish it.
Why are we so
Are you
close to
seeing
everybody?
this?
Can we back up?
I don't think Paradise looked like this when we left it.
Looks like the war already started, and the giant roots are winning.
What do you mean the giant roots?
Marius, vines don't usually get that big this quickly, do they?
Based on their growth and size, I'd say we've been gone 2 or 3 weeks.
Time flows quicker in the garden. Giada was right.
For once, I wish I wasn't. Who knows if the garden affected time, or merely our perception of time? Assuming there's even a difference.
I don't think there's a difference.
It's like how a body fights an infection. The fever gives you strange dreams that feel like an eternity.
Look at this place. Feels like we're still in the dream. And not just us. Those are more your people's ships in the harbor. And steel Garrote banners past the barricades. That can't be good.
Even Reingrim is here. Perhaps we'll get to see an Archmage in action.
That's not a good thing, Yatsli.
I think I see Elia as well. What a strange reunion this will be.
The Blessed Wardens are here too. That conflict we've
Got
been
any
trying
friends,
so hard
Kai?
to prevent started without us.
We're too late.
Nah, don't be so hard on yourself. The Steel Garrote have been itching for a fight this whole time. This would have happened with or without us.
Before we go, what happened back there with the Dream Scourge and Sapadal?
I freed Sapadal from their prison. The dream scourge is over.
I'm not sure. That's good, right?
It's a relief that the Dream Scourge won't be a problem. I only hope we can say the same about Sapadal. Time will tell, I suppose.
After all this time, they're free. And the living land is free to heal.
We've cured the land, and we've even freed a caged god. All in all, rather a successful day.
At least something has gone right.
A lot of things have gone right. It's what's gone wrong we should be worried about.
They march on still. We
Great.
run, but we are not yet truly free.
Girl.
We should take a look. See if we can get ahead of whatever storm is brewing down there.
People seem to be gathering west of here. Whatever's happening, let's be a part of it.
Can you imagine all of us being like, oh, okay, apparently no one's holding me.
How did you make it out here? They marched in with no warning. I couldn't think. I just ran.
Easy. You're here now. Where did they come from?
Snow? Why is there snow here?
That's gotta be Reingrim's work. I heard she made it snow in Shatterskull.
A familiar thing.
Okay, there's lots of people here.
What happens in Dawnshore shall ripple across the living lands.
Giata, where have...
Where haven't I been?
Yay, everybody's getting together with their people. Oh, okay. Anyway, I now have to make more terrible decisions I don't want to make.
You value your life.
Envoy? Is it really you?
Yeah.
Mihala told us you went into some place called the Garden to seek a god?
Girl, don't even worry
When
about
you
it.
didn't return, we took you for dead.
What did you see there? The god you felt in Nakutadek?
It's too preposterous to believe. How could a plague be ended by speaking with a god?
Is the plague over?
Everyone, please, please. We could get to the bottom of this if you would only let them speak.
Yeah.
It's been weeks, Envoy. What happened?
I met the god of the living lands and freed them.
Sapadal was responsible for
hello,
the
everybody
dream
else.
scourge. Their rage, their confusion, their fear.
So you say. But Shatterscarp is still littered with dream thralls, and Temerty is still pacing her room, muttering in the dark.
What do you mean?
There won't be any new infections. We've put a stop to that for
Oh,
good.
okay.
Unfortunately, there's little we can do for those already in the grip of the dream scourge. We can give them comfort, nothing more.
Thank you,
This
Jenna.
will be a process. The dream scourge was never going to simply go away overnight.
I suppose it stands to reason. I found that a quick fix is often anything but. What of this god, then? What does it mean that you freed them?
Don't even worry about it. Sapadal is the god of the godless, the god of the living lands.
Ludwig had intimated that this land grew a new god. But how can that be?
How good? Now's not the
Giada and
time.
I have some theories about the nature of the Adra in the living lands.
I'd say we're past the point of theorizing.
If the Adra here is a closed system, like a terrarium for our souls, then a gradual accumulation of essence could coalesce into a being in the beyond.
Much like the formation of gemstones. All it takes is time and the right application of pressure.
Wodka no doubt saw Sapadal as a threat to her authority. So, she killed the godless and imprisoned their god.
I assume it is this god we have to thank for the roots tearing apart Paradise?
Yeah.
They erupted from the earth the moment those bastards stood up their first siege tower.
Nakutadek was riven with those things, not to mention what they did to the land.
Similar roots had infected the structures at Naku Kubel. If they and the Dream Scourge were really the work of a god, and the gods thought it best to imprison this god, how could you let such a creature go free?
Guys, I don't want to have to validate myself. The choice has already been made. I can't change it now.
I suppose we can only pray you've made the right one.
Thank you. Moving on.
It was Adir's arrival that disturbed Sapadal. We'll have nothing to fear from this god once we expel you from our lands.
Having Sapadal at our beck and call might be to our advantage. I'd like to see Rawatai try to stand toe-to-toe against a god.
Keeping watch over Sapadal was a sacred task Nandru gave us when he left. For that reason alone, my wardens owe them their allegiance.
Well, whatever happens, I suppose we can't put the godling back in the bottle now. But come, we have more pressing matters to attend to. The Steel Garrote have attacked Paradise.
Alright, let's go take him out.
Ludwig has already joined the battle. She must have traveled like the wind to get here so fast.
What do you know about this attack, Ambassador?
Well, you might not believe me, but I didn't want any of this to happen. It was Ludwig who called for the attack.
I didn't hear an answer, Ambassador.
She and her Steel Garrote laid siege to the city, shortly after you beat her to the garden.
I didn't know I was walking into a war meeting. Do we know the status of the city?
We've had no news from inside for several days. From what we can observe, southern Paradise is in pieces, and the remaining militia batters at the gates to no avail.
Is there nothing our people can do?
Given the state of our supply routes after the Dream Scourge, and the Steel Garot's destruction, we expect the people trapped inside will run short of fresh food and clean water in a matter of days.
What's the status of the opposition?
Thirdborn still suffers from the Dream Scourge. Though you may have ended the plague, Envoy, many in Shatterscarp still are not themselves. I could bring no more than a handful when we heard.
Likewise, my wardens are still reeling from effects of the eruption. The keep was saved, but there is much to repair, particularly if we are to endure a siege. Most of my men remain at the keep. I can't risk them against the Steel Garot for the sake of Paradis, not when we are so few.
What are your plans for counterattack?
Well, it's been a point of debate. We can't agree on how to stand against the Steel Garot, nor who should lead the effort.
There are too few of us to risk an uncoordinated effort.
So you let the Paradis militia go it alone?
Even if our meager forces should make it inside.
The siege won't end until Ludwig does. And none of you know how to kill her.
Precisely.
What does Ludwig hope to achieve here?
The lawful settlement of a new Adirian colony, supposedly.
Ew.
Or the establishment of a Wodican state.
Ew.
She could win with a godlike in her ranks. Your presence would serve as a powerful endorsement.
Fat fucking chance of that.
Somewhere inside that hollow head of hers, I believe she always hoped she'd turn you to her side. Remember, she has an obligation to Wodica, a solemn oath. And neither the Steel Garot nor the Queen that was look kindly upon oathbreakers.
Enough of this. What happens next?
Ludwig has sent a message to the Emperor informing him of her attack. He will send advisors and reinforcements swiftly in response. What will his representatives find when they arrive? A new colony? A budding grave room? Before you face Ludwig, you should know what you're fighting for. All of you must decide, together. But whatever you decide, understand, the days of the frontier are done. Adir will come. Indeed, we are already here.
Why are you and I involved in this decision, Helgard?
Great question.
You have seen more of this land, and met more of its people than any of us. Your opinion is informed.
What about you?
You were empowered by the Emperor himself to investigate an impossible problem. And against the odds, you solved it.
I'm great, I know.
You are the close personal friend of a rogue god. And in our dealings together, I found you to be a person of substance and conviction. But mostly, it's because you're Adirian, so I trust you. And these fine people here are going to do whatever they like if they don't agree with you anyway.
How about a united living lands?
Oh, Envoy, no. Do not suggest that lightly.
Okay.
Think of the Emperor. There would be reprisals. Ones which this conclave could not survive, fractured as you are. Not unless you came together and formed a nation of your own.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It would be difficult. No, impossible. I'm certain you would fail.
Rude.
Think of your people, all of you. Think of the lives at stake.
Turn to your companions. What do you think? I mean, it's their people.
We deserve our autonomy, even if we must fight for it. Anything less would be surrender.
Fleeing someone else's laws and authority is one thing, setting up your own is another. We're an island of misfits and dissidents. We'll still have to surrender some of our autonomy, and we won't agree on what that means overnight. We'll be vulnerable. Without allies, other powers will see us as ripe for the picking. Know that this is a hard road to walk.
We were fine before Adir came. We'll be fine when they're gone.
I think we ran things perfectly fine before your kin got here.
Opinion, Sepidal?
Rest into bounty. Does the winter frost dissuade the seeds?
I don't know what I was expecting from Sepidal.
Many fruits on our boughs. We graft many leaves into straw.
So she's there for it. Okay. I assume the assembled leaders have thoughts?
Though I'm hardly eager to work with any of you. I like the idea of twisting beneath Adir's boot heel even less. But the wardens cannot continue their vigil without water. If the others would fix our aqueduct, we're in.
Thirdborn alone couldn't stand against the storm. But the might of all of us
everybody's
together,
for it. Great.
We could deter any but the most fearsome adversaries. And that's what cannons are for.
With the envoy's support, we'd have a god in our pocket.
Oh,
what
he's
could
from
the Empire do to stop us?
Fjord. I was like, who is this guy?
Repair Fjord and create such miracles of animancy, the living lands will become the envy of the world. It would be the honor of my life to stand with my people beside you all.
Great.
Of course.
No, I want to... I know what I would like to do.
Well, don't leave me in suspense.
I believe we should fight for a united living lands. Okay, I had to like read through all of them and be like...
Oh, gods have mercy.
Sorlus and her wardens stand vigil with the living lands.
You can count on Thirdborn. Our cannons stand with the living lands.
Fjord and her animancers stand with the living lands.
We deserve this opportunity. Thank you for believing in us.
Fighting a battle together is easy. I just hope everyone's willing to stick it out when it comes to the politics.
God, they made the right decision for once.
Finally, some sense permeates the proceedings.
On your head be the consequences.
All right, boy.
That leaves the matter of Ludwine and the Steel Garrote. She will never surrender.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill her for good.
You must kill her, or we will lose Paradise. And eventually, the island. So long as her passion for Wodica lives, so too will her spirit.
Then we destroy her faith, and the rest of her will follow. I have a theory about this. Let's talk at camp if you want to hear it. But I think we can kill her.
Great.
Oh, good. That will be easy.
It is not, I think, impossible.
Thank you. I will defend Paradise with my life, even if it means the wheel.
The living lands will never be free until we break the chain around our necks. Ludwine must die her final death.
She better say her goodbyes while she can.
I'm proud to fight at your side, Envoy. One last time.
No, not one last time.
Let's get to work then. We've got a walking corpse to bury.
The Paradise militia will be at your back. Give her no quarter. The future waits for you.
Thank you all for trusting me.
Thank you for deserving it. Now, go and teach the Steel Garrote a lesson they will never forget.
Show them that the
Does
living lands will not
everyone
be broken across
have to
Wodica's
speak?
knee.
We will send reinforcements to help you reclaim the Eastern Gate. From there, work your way to the main plaza.
Understood.
May all the gods of Eora and the living lands protect you.
Let's take back the city together. Show the Steel Garrote how the living lands takes care of its own.
Time to stop the Steel Garrote.
Does
Lead the way,
everyone?
Envoy.
If Yahtzee says it, okay. Okay, cool. What just happened there? Okay, there's more to this. I think this is the last mission. But we're going on 5 hours, so I'm gonna quit the stream for now. I'm gonna go eat, and then I'll be back in half an hour. So I will be back, and then we're finishing this game tonight. So, oops. So yep, I'm gonna save. And I will be back in about half an hour. Yeah, half an hour-ish. So, all right, I hope to see you there. Bye. Welcome. I had a breakfast burrito, beta protein shake. Forgot I got a coffee. Drinking my coffee. So I now have 4 drinks next to me. So no matter how long this is, we're gonna finish it. So, all right. Do we want to? I want to talk to Giada and make sure that everything is good here, because I'm all ready to go.
Can't sleep? Neither can
That's
I.
because it's during the day, Giada.
You're going into battle for the soul of the living lands, rallying under the banners of the Paradise Militia. Your Emperor will not be pleased.
Well. Screw him.
Indeed. When a godlike fights in battle, people take note of which side. The Adirans will doubt your loyalty. The locals will doubt your commitment. You may even doubt yourself. This is the first time you were told to pick a side. And I fear it won't be the last.
Girl, I've been picking sides this whole time. What are you talking about? The Living Lands accepted me for who I am. I can't forget that.
All we ask in return is that you do the same for us. From what I understand, your ambassador is very persuasive, very powerful, and very accustomed to getting his way. For a politician like him, losing a battle is not a defeat. It's an opportunity. When he promises you the world, don't listen. He'll fill your head with lies if you let him.
Noted. Thanks for the warning.
I'm glad we understand each other. It's good to see you fighting for the misfits and rabble-rousers. You have an inquisitive mind. I respect that. If you ever feel your education is missing something, I'd be happy to teach you what I know. All you have to do is ask.
Yes, Ludwin. We're gonna cross paths with Ludwin again. Are you concerned?
In truth, I'm not as worried as I used to be. I've been thinking about the Inquisitor. Formulating a theory, you might say. A Death Guard clings to their existence by force of will. Stubbornness, unfinished business, that sort of thing. Ludwin is held together by faith, and that may be her undoing.
How so?
Faith is the foundation of her reality. Faith in the righteousness of the gods. But according to her faith, Sapadal should not exist. A new god independent of hers? Blasphemy. By that logic, you shouldn't exist either. And yet here you are.
How do I use that to my advantage?
By staying alive, of course. You are the godlike of a heretical god. A contradiction to her reality. Can you imagine how much she needs you to die? Her entire worldview depends on it. Who knows? Maybe that uncertainty is enough to make her mortal again. Or maybe not. I'm just theorizing as I go.
Valid.
Whatever happens, I want to see it for myself. For the research.
Are you worried about the outcomes of the siege? I won't talk to everybody.
Is it really that obvious? No matter who wins or loses, the Living Lands won't be the same. In my heart, I know that's a good thing. Life is impossible without change. And change can be frightening. I just want to put this behind us. I want it to be over.
That's enough for now. Get some rest.
Not before I've done some reading.
That's valid. Where's my boy? My boy? My boy.
I can't wait to give the Steel Garrote a piece of mind.
I'll
Anything
keep watch.
Okay.
Get all the rest you need.
I'm in love with you. still can't believe I can't enchant my, Oh, it's just for the... Okay, whatever. My bow.
Let me think.
Okay, and I can't upgrade anything else, because all of my stuff is upgraded, so... Cool. Alright,
I
let's do
can't
this.
wait to give the Steel Garrote a piece of my mind. Their reckoning is long overdue.
Okay. My children. Alright. Who's making weird noises? Okay. Sorry, my nose itches desperately. I thought those looked like doors. Okay. Oh, we're just fighting. Okay, let's do this. Bye-bye.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, no, you don't is right. I don't know if I can accidentally hurt other people, so I'm gonna be super careful.
That was a close one.
Hi, Bubba.
We shall tear your enemies apart.
That's cool. So if I had done if I had like 100%ed it, then all of my allies would be here, but I did not. I did a lot though. I basically did everything, or a lot of stuff, except for the tusks. Stop.
One for you.
Oh, everybody's here. Do I need anything from them? You got him, baby. Thank you.
Envoy, you finally arrived. This shall be a bloody day.
I was hoping to why are these so bright? Oh, I think because I get extra stuff from them. Okay. Okay. Let's keep moving. That's right. You and I, baby.
Nice shot.
Oh, nice. Oh! That was scary. Why are they not moving very much? They like freeze for a bit. Oh, there's more people. Ow, 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 ow.
Next one's mine.
Cool. I love him. There's...
You've got better aim than a sharpshooter, Giada.
Oh. This is a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. Simply because it's like, do you know the nightmares I have fought to get here? Okay, where's the little tinkle tankle? Alright. Get away from those people. Get away from those people. Ah. Oh, protect the people. Good luck trying to electrocute people when you're dead. It's a lot of people, but they're not like hard. Ooh, I like ran into that. But I mean, there's also like quite a few people as well on our side, so.
Coming from the rear.
Do these people stop? If this isn't the last round, then I'll move on. Wow, you sprinted fast, dude. Hey, those are my people? Oops. Okay. So if I do accidentally hit an ally, nothing happens. Let's keep moving.
What are you doing here?
Shh. Quiet as a soul.
I thought you left town weeks ago.
Never mind that. Can I do anything to help?
We'll be fine. We're more stubborn than we look.
Are there any other survivors?
I saw a few on my way here. I imagine they've been waiting for this to happen for a long time. Listen, one of the Garot's units is scouting up ahead, maybe 5 strong. I wouldn't want to fight them if I were you.
Why?
Take this key. It'll unlock the gate to the canals. You can thank the captain who forgot it.
Never change, Giolina.
Why should I? It's always worked before. I wish someone had stood up to the Steel Garot a long time ago. But, well, you're here now. That's what matters. Good luck.
Thank you, darling.
We should go now, while the fighting's died down.
Can you not hear the screaming outside?
She's right. We can't go now.
Where's the
Then
canal?
when? Should we wait till the Garot set this bar alight?
Am I an idiot? Where's the canal, dear? Am I a dumb? Maybe it's back here? Oh, these are all dead bodies. Am I a dumb? Maybe I can ask her.
Take care of yourself out there.
Oh yeah, that didn't help. Canal, canal, canal. Maybe it's up there? I thought we just came from up here. Oh, maybe it's here. Ha ha. Great.
Who's there?
Found you.
Alright, we still have to fight people, but. Thank you, Paradise Militia Man. Okay. Oh my goodness, what is that? Let's have a bear. Stop. Stop. Oh.
Stop right there. I'm sick.
Need a breather. Giada. You are a big boy. You are a big boy who shall die. Don't touch any of them. Ouch. Ouch. That's strong. And bear.
I'm sick.
Oh wow, you're all really put together. That must be so sad for you. Okay, Mama. I'll let you take over, but... Okay.
Not bad for a scholar.
Monica demands your submission. Stand against her and fall.
That's Ludwig ahead.
Yeah, I hear.
Lead on. I'm
Thank
with you to the end.
You're my favorite man. Have I told you that? Alright, lady.
There you are. So, you survived the garden.
Yeah, obviously.
Did you come all this way just to try your luck again? To kill me more efficiently than last time?
How do you keep coming back?
My will is stronger than death. That is both my blessing and my curse. Look around, Envoy. Heelguard should have listened. He tried to bring order through compromise. He failed. Order is meant to be imposed by a stern, guiding hand.
Her order wields sharp steel. She must set down her blade.
The Living Lands will unite and remain free. There's nothing you can do about it.
You can tell Wodaka yourself once we've sent you back to the wheel.
Don't insult my intelligence or my commitment to the cause. Treaties can be burned. The hands which shook over whatever deal you struck can be lopped off at the wrist. As for you, Sapodal's chains are broken, which means your soul is in their grasp. I don't know how deeply you've been compromised, Envoy. And if I don't know, then I cannot suffer you to live.
As usual, you're leaping to conclusions about something you barely understand.
Do not patronize me. I have every right to put down a threat
Nice to
to
meet
the
you.
Empire.
I'm Ash.
Steel yourself, Envoy. Make this a fight to remember, even in death.
We would not welcome her death. There is still ample shade for her beneath our tree.
You won't survive this fight. Jada says you're vulnerable. Well, look at all those things I could say that I can't.
If my theory is correct, you're as mortal as we are.
Explain.
The righteousness of the old gods is no longer certain. And for one of your kind, uncertainty is a death sentence.
Interesting theory. But will you stake your life on it? Would you pit your logic against my faith?
My parents died in the name of research. If I must follow their example to the grave, so be it.
Then we'll see who triumphs, child. Farewell, on.
I had to sneeze.
There's no
and
coming
I was so
back
nervous.
this time. Prepare yourself for the next world.
Let's finish this. Together.
Yeah.
Once I'm done killing you, your god of plague.
Oh, good golly.
We are every seed of the soil.
Nope. I hit the wrong button. Nope. Hit the wrong button. I don't know what Sapodal is talking about. Oh, I'm tired. This feels like abuse. Yeah, Kai. What? I just need to live. That's it. I can do that. Oh, good golly.
I'm almost ready.
Thanks, girl. Yeah. There. Yeah. Gonna be kind of close. Hey, take a minute. Haha, I did my spell before you could do that. Ouch. know weapons are working. Oh, I didn't realize that she had the bar. Sorry. Sorry, Sunshine. Sorry, guys. But they, ouch. Haha, it's a bear. Face the bear. Oh no. Oh yeah, that was from Monica. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. We're good. This is what bear's for. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And y'all.
Monica! Where are you? No! Don't abandon me now!
Desperate, envoy. This is it.
Oh my goodness. Great. See, it's not that it's hard. I mean, I have stopped breathing, but it's not that it's hard. It's just, it is constant. And so if you have a good, like, way of doing it, you know, do the bear, wait for that to recharge, do the vines. Do the bear, wait for that to recharge, do the vines, you know. And so, like, it's fine. It's just... I'm literally fighting her and I'm calling her a bitch. I don't think I'll need another bear. Bye, girl.
Next one's mine.
Yeah, but she's dead. So. I did turn her to dust. I don't know if you all saw that. Can I have her sword?
Wherever Ludwine is now, she must be seething.
Of course, we'd be happy to kill her again, if needed.
She's done. But we're not. Whatever's next, we'll face it.
Is this the end of the game?
Together. Guys, you're all gonna make me sick. But carry on.
Unraveled at last. We no longer feel her wire against our flesh. We are free always. We are free forever.
Silence falls over Paradise, as though the city is holding its breath. Then you hear it, the ringing of a distant bell, the waving of banners, and cheers of victory. After a short and bloody conflict, the dust has finally begun to settle. You feel Sapodal close to your thoughts, stirring with interest. The god of the living lands is observing this moment, unfettered by confusion or fear. For the first time in centuries, they understand. The Paradise militia rallies to you, the outsider who defended them in their hour of need. Whatever happens next, you have won their confidence. You take a moment to reflect on the calm. Not so long ago, you arrived at these shores on a simple errand, which turned out to be anything but simple. The Dream Scourge is over, and the island has been cleansed of plague. A time of healing and mourning follows. People look to you for answers about the source of the affliction. You tell them the truth, how the plague came from a power beyond mortal understanding, and how it is finally at peace. Thanks to you, the Living Lands has escaped Adiran oppression. The free settlements unite under a common banner and begin the fraught process of negotiating new traditions and values. The Empire withdraws. The frontier remains wild, but not for long. Fugitives no more. The rebels of Paradis return to their home and to other free settlements, bringing their skills and secrets wherever needed. For once, they have a future. The refugees of Emerald Stair resettle in Thirdborn, bringing their skills and research to aid the local community. What starts as an uneasy partnership blossoms into a bond of trust. Through shared adversity, they find common ground. The ashes of Fior Messiverno continue to smolder. Scavengers avoid the ruins, fearful of spirits unleashed by animancy gone awry. The once promising city is nothing but a cautionary tale. Though free, Shatterscarp is still haunted by the surviving dream thralls after the destruction of Naku Kubel. The routine hunt for the remaining monsters becomes part of Thirdborn's everyday life, another chore atop a hardscrabble existence with few comforts. The youthful make a game of the hunt, retrieving artifacts from the dead to return to those they left behind. Solace Keep clings to its long-held isolation at first, but after mourning her friend Kostya, Mihala reluctantly deigns to open the doors of the fortress. Some dwarves greet newcomers with glee. Others still mutter darkly about outsiders. Mihala flounders in her earliest negotiations with the rest of the Living Lands, but slowly learns compromise. She develops a taste for Valian sweets. For the first time in many years,
my goodness.
Kai feels an agreeable restlessness. Not to flee, not to drift, but to venture. He visits the distant shores Tama told him about, and savors the modern marvels, ancient wonders, and breathtaking expanses he beholds. His heart swells, not with grief, but with awe. There is so much to discover, and he will spend his years chasing all of the joy and beauty the world has to offer him. With his travels alongside the envoy complete, Marius is left directionless once again. Rather than disappearing into his cups, however, Marius leans on his time among his companions to give him the strength to re-enter society and find comfort in civilization. He establishes a route between Paradis and Thirdborn, guiding travelers between the two in return for money and supplies. And while he has a reputation for being aloof, he joins the campfires from time to time, sharing stories of his time with the envoy that most travelers believe are completely made up. Giada continues to improve as an animancer. She dedicates her work to the spiritual health of the Living Lands, nurturing instead of exploiting. Others follow her example, seeking her tutelage from lands far and wide. In the years to come, rumors spread of a secret society gathering in the wilderness, where animancers work in harmony with nature. The dream of Fior Messiverno lives on in her. No longer under the threat of imminent death, Yachtley returns to the Animancers. Reunited with her beloved Quilici, she helps him and the Animancers as they put their lives together after the attack on Fior Messiverno. Eventually, she even has something nice to say to Vidaro. As the days pass in contentment and relative peace, Yachtley is struck by the persistent feeling that something is missing. Though she still devotes herself to her studies of both the arcane and the godless, the restlessness never goes away. Freed from torment for the first time in centuries, Sapadal turns their prodigious curiosity to the people that shaped them. They observe the ways their people live, and they think deeply about what they see. Though they flinch away from moments of violence, and they grieve souls returned to them too soon, the rage that once shook cities to rubble no longer rules them. Instead, they come to you with questions. They want to understand.
Welcome Smits_Mayo.
After a time,
Hi,
they
Smits, welcome
begin
in.
tentatively to garden. Where they can, they improve the lives of Kith, and the suffering that troubled them is reduced, if
believe
never
I
fully
just
eradicated. Their grief compels them to love, and they love unreservedly, with the power of a god. Sapadal has questions about what happens tomorrow, and the day after. You do your best to keep them calm, until the voice in your head is little more than a polite whisper. After everything you've been through, you don't mind the company. The sounds of celebration pull you out of reverie. Many are waiting to greet you with open arms. You take a moment to catch your breath and savor it, because everything is about to change.
I'm so glad the game started and ended with a boring, long cutscene I didn't care about. Hey, Spitz, I have a Discord server. Yes, thank you, Panda. I have a Discord server if you'd like to join it. It's in my... should be in my bio. Wow. I would give this game a 5 out of 10. It had good moments. It kept me interested at certain times. But 90% of the time I was bored out of my mind. That's it. What if I continue? I'm just curious. The dialogue was boring. I did miss the Kai romance scene. Because apparently, after you do the battle scars, and you talk to him,
Forever.
Oh, that's it. That's I don't get to go back. It's just over.
Silence falls over you feel you take a solid.
Sorry, I'm just gonna skip through and get back to the. Okay. Yeah, apparently at the end when it does like little montage, it'll show you and Kai having a picnic. And that's the special ending. But I didn't do the dialogue correctly. So that didn't happen. So, yeah, like I said, a 5 out of 10. Some of it was interesting. I will never play it again. There's a lot of stuff that just didn't matter. Of just like it didn't really matter, like your weapons or your armor. Like it probably did, but it didn't feel like it. So it was an okay game. I would give it a solid. It was fine. I won't write this down in my diary. I won't play it again. I have a Discord server. It's in both my YouTube and my Twitch. If you'd like to join that, we just sit and chat. And also, if there's a game you want me to play, you can always throw it in the comments or in the Discord server. So, thank you so much for watching and going through this journey with me. And that's gonna be it. So, I will see you when I see ya. Bye!